Dean Gilligan, the convocation has gathered.
Thank you. Please be seated. Well, good morning, everyone. My name is Tom Gilligan, and I'm Dean of the McCombs School of Business here at the University of Texas at Austin. It is my honor and pleasure to welcome our spring 2013 graduating class, as well as their families and friends, to this commencement ceremony. This is a momentous day in the lives of our graduates. When you first arrived at UT, you came with hopes of earning a first-rate business education and launching a bright future. We on the faculty and staff of the McCombs School of Business hope that you would be dedicated students, that you would display noble characteristics of curiosity, compassion, and leadership, that you would demonstrate initiative and entrepreneurial spirit, and that you would maintain the highest ethical standards. I am pleased to say that you have exceeded our expectations in every respect. We are very proud of you and delighted to have you carry forth the reputations of the McCombs School of Business and the University of Texas at Austin into the world. One of our guests today takes special pride in your accomplishments. He has helped to make our school great, and it's an honor to have him with us today, our namesake, Mr. Red McCombs. Red, thank you for joining us today. A graduation ceremony is called a commencement for a reason. All of us here are delighted to celebrate with you as you prepare to begin the next phase of your life. I would like to introduce our commencement marshals at this time. Dr. Gail Gimberling, a distinguished senior lecturer in the Department of Information Risk and Operations Management. Gail? And Dr. Michael Clement, a professor in the Department of Accounting. Michael. I would also like to take a moment to recognize some people without whom we could not produce such a great program as the BBA program at UT Austin. I would like to introduce the staff of the Undergraduate Program Office who are sitting in the back there. Please join me in a round of applause for the staff of the Undergraduate Program Office. This year's student speaker is Melissa Dunn. Melissa Dunn is a senior supply chain management major from Randolph, New Jersey. She was an active member of the student government and the Senate of College Councils. She was the leader of the Undergraduate Business Council. Melissa was named a Bill Archer Fellow in 2011 and spent a semester in Washington, D.C. There, she researched the economic impact of federal non-discrimination policies on government contractors. Following graduation, Melissa will be teaching ninth grade math in New Orleans as a Teach for AmeriCorps member. Here to deliver a message on behalf of the graduating class is Melissa Dunn.
Like most of you, I've spent the past few weeks retelling stories. Whether it's in class, in meetings, or Tuesday night at Abel's, we've been telling stories about the people we've met, the things we've done, and the lessons we've learned. As J.K. Rowling, author of the Harry Potter series, once said, "There's always room for a story that can transport us to another place." So today, I'd like to share with you two stories that have stuck with me these past few weeks, and the lessons we can learn from these far-off places. Story 1. Jiro Ono is a 90-year-old sushi chef in Japan, and he is considered the foremost sushi expert in the world. His restaurant has earned and re-earned its 3 Michelin star rating for the past 4 years. In the documentary made about his life entitled Jiro Dreams of Sushi, Jiro explains that he eats, dreams, and breathes sushi. It's his life. Even though Jiro has accomplished so much, he's not satisfied. Even at 90 years old, he refuses to retire because there's still so much he is yet to accomplish. Story 2. In 2008, Howard Schultz was the former CEO and then current chairman of the board at Starbucks. He had spent the past 2 decades growing Starbucks into the coffee conglomerate that it then was. He, like Jiro, lived, breathed, and dreamed about coffee. But he too was dissatisfied. As he explains in his autobiography, Onward, Schultz felt that Starbucks was profitable, but it lost the intimate coffee shop feel it once had. So in 2008, Schultz came back as CEO and made the dramatic decision to shut down all 7,100 Starbucks stores for an afternoon so that every barista could be retrained in how to pull the perfect espresso shot. Although analysts and shareholders thought that Schultz was crazy, the results of the retraining were staggering. Customer satisfaction, company profits, and employee quality shot through the roof. Schultz followed his gut, his passion, and it paid off big time. Now, I think the reason that these stories stick with me so much is because they speak to a question that I've been wondering about for 4 years. How do we balance passion versus profits? We have the top companies in the world recruiting here, some of the greatest faculty and staff in the country, and the #9 program in the nation. But the caliber of these resources alone doesn't matter. It's how we use them. Sitting in this crowd of soon-to-be graduates are students that have started education nonprofits. We've helped put on New York Fashion Week, we've performed in giggle pants shows, and we've competed for rugby national titles. Those are the things that wake us up in the morning, that we thought about during class, that make our hearts beat. That's where the stories come in. Jiro Ono and Howard Schultz show us that passion can be profitable. So I challenge all of us that instead of looking at our next 2 years as just paying our dues, let's look at them as something bigger. Let's look at the job opportunities we have as a way to harness the skill set that we developed in the classroom so that we can influence the things that we loved outside of the classroom. Let's use whatever opportunity that we have ahead of us to create something that is uniquely ours and therefore beautiful. Because if we use what McCombs has given us to fuel our passion, to guide our stories, then we'll know that what started here really did change the world. I'd like to be the first to congratulate you on this amazing day. Thank you to McCombs, UT, your families, and to you. We made it. Hook 'em.
Thanks, Melissa. Today's distinguished commencement speaker is a UT and McCombs School alumnus, Woody L. Hunt. Woody is the chairman and chief executive officer of Hunt Companies and its affiliated companies. Founded in 1947 and based in El Paso, Texas, Hunt Companies is an industry-leading real estate company dedicated to building value through development, investment, and management. With offices throughout the United States and the United Kingdom, Hunt and its affiliates have $16 billion in assets under management. For decades, Hunt has focused on key areas of public-private partnerships, community development, real estate investment management, and multifamily housing. Woody graduated with honors from the University of Texas at Austin with a bachelor's degree in finance. He subsequently received his MBA in finance from UT. Woody also earned a master's degree in management from the Drucker School of Management. He was previously the vice chairman of the University of Texas System Board of Regents. He served 7 years, 3 as chairman on the board of directors of the University of Texas Investment Management Company. He was chairman of the Texas Select Commission on Higher Education and Global Competitiveness, and he was a member of the Commission for College Ready Texas. Please join me in welcoming Woody Hunt.
Thank you, Dean Gilligan, Charlene and Red McCombs, distinguished faculty, Longhorn parents and families, and to you, the 2013 graduates of the McCombs School of Business at the University of Texas. Good morning. What a great day for all of you. This graduation is a tribute solely to you, and while I recognize that your proud parents are a big part of this day, and they deserve a great deal of thanks, the graduation spotlight falls only on you. You worked to get it in that seat, and today we celebrate that accomplishment. It's a milestone in your life, a benchmark on your career path. You should be proud, and we're proud of you. Congratulations. My address to you this morning is about you. You're bright, energetic, filled with all that you've learned here at UT, and most of you are standing at the door of the job market. You're ready. But let's talk this morning about one thing that is probably missing from your resumes in varying degrees, and that is in-depth, insightful business experience. And because experience is one of our greatest teachers, and it's logical to deduct that experience can also equate, in part, the value of an individual's human capital. At what level is your individual capital now? Where should it be? And more importantly, where can it be? You need experience, and you can only get it by going through it. But at this point in your life, a great deal of experience is not expected. However, the faster you get it, the quicker you become more skilled and more productive. In turn, you will be able to contribute more and in more ways. These are characteristics that signal a person of enhanced value, one possessing greater individual human capital, or at least one who is moving rapidly in that direction. So this morning, I'm going to cover three subjects: taking an honest look at what you represent to the world of business right now, setting a particular goal that I think will help you on a number of levels, in ways that I have found can help you build broader skill sets and give you a valuable insight into business earlier in your career than you could achieve otherwise. At the end of this address, I am hopeful that you can take away a few points that will assist you in enhancing your value. It's all about giving you an opportunity to be more productive, more fulfilled, and successful. Let me set the stage for these points by asking you a question: what do you actually represent today? Each one of you has what I call a personal brand. I'll define what I'm talking about. Most people think that their brand is reflected in their personality, their nature, their demeanor. And if that was the case, then I'm sure all of you would be seen as extremely smart, witty, personable, and you would be immediately successful. But that isn't it. Good brands are mindsets, not appearances. Your brand and your brand value is what people think about you down deep. In its simplest terms, it is a reflection of your true, actual character. No gloss, no airbrush, no Photoshop. Here's a key point about individual brands. All good brands are dynamic. We need to constantly review what our brand images are and then shift them, enhance them to represent your value propositions that are better. Values that are not just relevant and worthy for today's business environment, but that can stand the test of time. If you haven't begun yet to build your individual brand, I urge you to begin now. It's never too late to start, and certainly never too early. Only you control what it is. Remember, it's a mindset, and you should always be aware of it and work on it. Think about this. Your reputation, no matter what it is now, gives you a chance to build a better reputation. So back to my original question: what do you actually represent today? What is your value? I ask this because it's important for all of you to know your starting point, on what level your human capital is today. That is the cornerstone on which you can begin the building process of enhancing that value. And as you build, each piece becomes a segment of that dynamic individual brand we talked about. Part of your value is what you gained here at McCombs School of Business. That in itself raises your standard. It's a value that you earn, and it sets you apart. But it's only the foundation. Now is the time to begin building the building process. As you do start to build, I would like to make a suggestion on something to put in your toolbox. I encourage you to present yourself as a person who has the potential to affect change. What that characteristic tells a future or current employer is that no matter what your field you earned your degree, you have the desire and commitment to improve it, not just be in it. It tells them that here is a person who exhibits certain traits or is working to build the traits that could likely lead them to make significant and lasting change on some level at some time in their career. There is a contemporary term used to describe the kinds of people who affect change in the world. Most often, they are branded as change agents. Whatever the name, these people are known to be highly effective in both private and public sectors. They may have a revolutionary business idea, lead a visionary political initiative, or establish a highly successful charitable cause. Their work can be big or small, for-profit or non-profit, but the result has constant forward motion. I think of their impact much like the concentric circle made by a stone dropped in a lake. It's always moving outward, growing ever larger. Let me give you an example, although one on a higher scale than the beginning platform I'm referring to. Whoever thought that the global sport of Formula One racing would have the first dedicated F1 facility in the United States right here in Texas? That was a pipe dream for the majority of racing fans, and it wasn't an easy sell, all the way up to Formula One. But thanks to Red McCombs and his partners, the first race on the circuit of the America's tracks was held just southeast of here in November. That is affecting change. It makes a difference. As I pointed out, the result is constant forward motion, in this case, literally. You may think you don't know enough at this point in your life to be a change agent, and you're probably correct. But what you do have is the foundation, the training and academic discipline that sends a message that you are a person with a long-term strategy, not a short-term. Right now, that foundation can be a piece of your brand that signals you're a person with a mission, not just a person looking for a job. You should consider today including this as part of your human capital value, reflect a real and tangible potential to sometime, somewhere, in some way make a significant positive change. Let me recommend some ways this can help you build that into your brand. Remember, you can signal the potential, but you have to build on it. You're at a starting point. In some ways, that's a distinct advantage. How many of you have heard people say, if only I had done, or I wish I had the chance again to? The point in time they are referring to is precisely where you are. The point is the opportunity. One of the best places to build your value and hone the skills of a person who can affect change is in the arena of nonprofit organizations, not as a career, but as a volunteer. Consider this: in working with nonprofits, your skills are useful right from the point where you begin, and that can be right now. Aside from personal fulfillment and positive reflection on a resume, one of the biggest advantages of quickly entering the nonprofit arena is that your work can give you valuable, immediate, and hands-on insight into how business really works. One example in that arena, you can quickly serve on boards and committees, platforms that are highly effective training grounds for higher level components of business management, governance, strategic planning, budgeting, and controls. And most likely, in the beginning years of your career, you won't have access to that kind of knowledge and wisdom inside whatever for-profit business you start or join. It's a hard knowledge to come by, but in the nonprofit area, it is available to you much sooner and can help you begin to building skills that go well beyond your baseline expertise. And these are transferable skills. They're interchangeable between your work with nonprofits and with your for-profit business. You will find that your skills will be in demand by nonprofit businesses, and in turn, those skills become more developed, and subsequently, they will transfer to for-profit businesses. The bottom line here is that your skill sets become better and more diverse. It happens faster than you could achieve by simply waiting on that experience to come to you. Some people might call this nonprofit work giving back. While it is, you might also think of it as continuing education, but it takes time, so I urge you to begin now. I earned my BBA degree on this campus. I continued here to earn an MBA in finance, and like you, I was eager to use that knowledge for business opportunities. I was able, over a fairly short period of time, to engage in business strategies that would substantially change the direction and focus of a construction business. Today, that business is engaged in real estate development, investment, and management, and has over 1,000 employees. Remember, I started just where you are, but I realized early on that to be effective, I couldn't rely just on the credentials of my degree, business degree, as proof of my abilities. I had to acquire the skills necessary to build, change, and enhance the value of the business. I had to evolve my personal brand through work and engagement that contributed to the whole. Early in my career, I searched for ways that I can engage with nonprofit organizations. After a short time, I was invited to serve on the board of a nonprofit that provided outpatient care for special needs children. I found my board involvement to be stimulating and rewarding work, but more important, it confirmed to me that this involvement was a good use of my skills, and it began to lead to other nonprofit work. Served on the board of a private school. There, my skill sets continued to be broadened, especially in the area of governance and the critical role governance plays in an organization. The next step was serving on the board of a large nonprofit general acute hospital. I was on that board. I was called upon to lead a complicated process to sell the hospital to a for-profit healthcare system. That sale subsequently led to my involvement with an eventual chairman's role in the committee to plan and then establish his use of the proceeds from the hospital sale to start a non-profit foundation that focused on awareness and prevention of disease. I wish to point out here that throughout these and other experiences, one of the most significant and important things I learned was how to manage relationships, especially the often delicate relationship between a CEO and a board, and the critical role of governance in an organization. I share these examples with you because they point out the natural rise in responsibilities and duties, as well as the training and education that occur with that rise, from nonprofit to nonprofit. It is a compounding effect, and normally a slow one, but it's constant forward motion. I have worked on committees and boards in numerous capacities and with various titles, but in each role, the work helped to better understand an organization and its mission. It gave me early insight to the methods and means of real business. I learned to understand the aspects of strategic thinking and focus, and through participation in these nonprofits, audit, finance, and planning committees, I learned the methods by which specific activities were reviewed and translated and incorporated into that organization. And as I mentioned previously, I learned how the elements of governance are critical to an effective business. Those were all important lessons. It took more than a few years. But on my journey, this was the fastest and most effective way to get experience and to build my human capital. I believe it can serve the same purpose for you. Because of what I gained from those experiences, I was asked to work with other organizations. The level kept moving up in both civic and governmental roles, from local to regional to state and national. Some years ago, I had an honor to serve as a member of the UT System Board of Regents. I also chaired the investment arm of the University of Texas System. Today, I serve on a number of boards, including for-profits, nonprofits, both public and private. Overall, it has been a circular experience. The boards I have served on taught me and helped me to develop a wider range of business skills. In turn, those skills helped me to be a better leader and manager of my own business. And those boards were able to utilize whatever improved skills I could bring back to the table. I benefited from them, they benefited from me. It was a win-win all around. I continue to help lead efforts for education, healthcare, and economic development. For me, it's a labor that I truly enjoy, and I am still learning. Ladies and gentlemen, consider the brand value you represent. On what level is your human capital? As you take a look at that, seriously consider sharing your skills with nonprofit organizations. It will not only make you more competitive over time, it will help you build a better personal brand that you can carry with you on whatever path you choose. Your work with nonprofit businesses will enhance your credentials, enrich your knowledge, sharpen your skills, and broaden your experience. And it's not a zero-sum game. It's good for you, it's good for your business, it's good for nonprofits, and it's good for society. I encourage you to make nonprofit work part of your career strategy, beginning now. That's point one. Point two, strive to be an agent of change. Work at it. Connect it to point one. By developing skill sets through nonprofit work, you can achieve more, faster, and with wider vision than you would through the normal course of business. And make the entire effort itself part of your brand value. It will be rewarding to society and personally fulfilling. Finally, remember that governance in business holds the same qualities and characteristics that are found in ethical and honorable individuals. So make governance a study and make it a part of your career. You will find that by doing so, it will help you govern your daily decisions, and it can improve the way you convey yourself to others. If you take these steps, I firmly believe your marketability will rise significantly. I believe you'll enhance your value quickly, and you will build not just a good brand, it will be a great one. All of us collectively will benefit from both the effort and the consequence. Thank you, and congratulations to each of you.
Well, thank you, Woody. The Ernest W. Walker Award is given each year to an outstanding student in the Department of Finance. It is named for Professor Emeritus Ernie Walker, who spent 50 years at the McCombs School before his retirement in 2004. This year's recipient is Elizabeth Stone, a Finance and Business Honors Program major from Southlake, Texas. While at UT, Elizabeth was a leader in Tri-Delta and served at the University Co-op Board of Directors. She worked as a teaching assistant and as the manager of the UT men's golf team. And with Elizabeth's leadership, they won the NC2A title last year, so good job, Elizabeth. Following graduation, Elizabeth will be going to Morgan Stanley in Houston to work as an investment banking analyst in their energy group. Congratulations, Elizabeth. The R. Conrad Dunges Award for Academic Excellence and Leadership in the Business Honors Program is presented annually to a graduating honors student selected by his or her peers and the honors program faculty. The award is named after Dr. R.C. Dunges, former Associate Dean for the graduate and undergraduate programs, as well as former chair of the Finance Department. This year's winner is Jeffrey Stevens. Jeff is a business honors and finance major from Katy, Texas. He was involved in the Undergraduate Business Council, the Senate of College Councils, and is a member of the Texas Blazers. Additionally, Jeff worked as a business honors program recruiter for the past 2 years. This year, he received the Barbara Jordan Business Leadership Award and the BBA MPA Alumni Advisory Board's Rising Star Award. Jeff plans to spend his summer interning in Shanghai, China, before starting in the Treasury Department with ExxonMobil in Houston. Congratulations, Jeff. Dr. David Platt is the McCombs School Associate Dean for Undergraduate Programs and a faculty member in the Department of Accounting. Dean Platt is here to present this year's degree candidates. David.
Good morning. It is now time to individually recognize the members of the graduating class of the McCombs School of Business for May 2013. Before I invite our graduates to the stage, I'd like to take a moment to acknowledge the efforts of the faculty and staff members of the McCombs School of Business BBA program for their dedication to these students during their years at McCombs. They are the ones who greeted you at orientation when you arrived, who helped you to find classes and jobs, who taught you and, yes, tested you, and today they are attending this ceremony to honor your accomplishment as you prepare to depart. They're seated behind me, behind the students, and around the room, and I'd like you to join me in acknowledging them. One more quick recognition. For 10 years, from 1997 to 2007, Professor Erwin Anderson served as the undergraduate dean in the McCombs School of Business. It is through his efforts and through his constant passion for undergraduate education that the program enjoys much of the reputation that it enjoys here in 2013. Professor Anderson is retiring this summer, and so this is his last undergraduate commencement, and I'd like you to join me in acknowledging him as well. Many of our students are wearing one or more cords or medallions on their robes. These are indicators of special accomplishment. The burnt orange cords are worn by college scholars, and the bronze medallions are worn by distinguished college scholars. These symbols of academic achievement were awarded at a special ceremony last month and reflect both the grade point average earned and the rigor of the coursework undertaken by the students. Students wearing blue and green cords have added a global dimension to their business education by participating in a McCombs BBA Study Abroad program. Students wearing red and gold cords are graduates of the Business Honors Program, and students wearing pewter medallions are graduates of the McCombs Leadership Program. Finally, please note that the students are seated by major, but they are not required to be in alphabetical order, so they may sit with their friends. Will the degree candidates please stand when directed and proceed to your left and onto the stage for recognition. Dean Gilligan will make a presentation to each of you, assisted by BBA Assistant Dean Arthur Allert. After you cross the stage, please return to your seat and remain there until everyone has been recognized and the ceremony is concluded. The ushers will assist you. Would the students from accounting, including those studying for the Master's in Professional Accounting degree, please proceed to the stage at this time. Here to recognize these degree candidates is Dr. Lillian Mills, a professor in the Department of Accounting.
Karam Kabarudin. Jonathan Joshua Lazenby. Kevin Hiroshi Aida. Drew Kamio Aida. Amy Tran. Corey Ross Farnham. Ryan John Timmons. Christy Garza. Sarah Nicole Israel. Paul Yazagiri. Michelle Lien Fong Nguyen. Blake Everett Villa. Ellen Arai Choi. Soyan Han. Jiwan Huang Yu. Saher Dalla Kia. Nikki S. Patel. Nicole Garcia. Rafat Yazdani. Diane Marie Cherrier. Victor Anhu Pham. Stephen Lynn Henry. John Wesley Kyle. Angel Canto. Wendy Zhang. Laura Faye George. Christopher Stephen O'Donnell. Craig Lewis Rosenbaum. Joel David Hemmert. Yang Shuang. Jenny Dawn Trong. Jenny K. Sung. Whitney Uribe Jimenez. Ekaterina Marie Fitzon. Julie Ann Morris. Ryan William Zandar. Timothy Allen Hill. Matthew Christopher Kelly. Melanie Ann Thompson. Ken Wang. Ani Wu. Kevin Tan. Emily Yuzi Kong. Jennifer Thai. Shri Y. Shah. Brittany Rodriguez. Austin Elledge. Kelly Leah Slemon. Emily Beth Williams. John Matthew Terracina. Taylor Alexandra Atsalis. Catherine Lee Thomas. Jennifer Claire Wallace. David Paul Sacklaw. Adam Chase Lom Hansen. Trevor Howard. Nelson Edward Loswell. Patrick Russell Gould. William McCarthy Franz. Vicky Wei-Yi Lee. Fong Yung Phuoc Nguyen. Isa Rubina Paracha. Michelle Jessica Samuel. Jennifer Jasawala. Charlie Jiang. Francisco Laredo Hernandez. Jonathan Bernard Evans. Kush Mukesh Patel. Eric Zhang. Sydney Victoria Drost. Sahil Batra. Don Lee. Yuri Belosov. Ryan Allen Winter.
Would the students in the Business Honors Program please proceed to the stage? Dr. Robert Prentice is here today to recognize these degree candidates. Professor Prentice is the director of the Business Honors Program.
Good. Let's do it. Jeffrey Craig Stevens. Elizabeth Elaine Stone. Yuzi Zhan. Eugene Chow. Eric Wah Wong. Benjamin Thomas Pine. Rebecca Elizabeth Thayer. Samantha Michelle Speakman. Avery Sarah Beach. Casey Ann Gribble. Drew Atwell Cassetta. Philip K. Niels. Sarah Marie Hollis. Jacob Albert Van de Vanter. John Joseph Shields. Andrew Kyle Weisgarber. Michael Tyler Dixon. Michael Austin Ketting. Gregory Chapman Merchant. Samir Hegde. Song Gao. Stephanie Fang. Jeffrey Albert Franco. Carlos Ignacio Licona. Caroline Georgie Snow. Devin Anthony Jaquis. Justine Taylor Raymond. Kayla Ann Riggs. Andrew Townsell. Adrian Elizabeth Boyer. Colleen Elise Mattingly. Sarah Elizabeth Snelling. Justin G. Koshi. Vishal Patel. Prakash Gunvant Gajera. Yeyun Dai. Lu Yao Chen. Grant Thomas Morton. Benjamin Evan Rice. Raj Balvant Mistry. Jacob Tinsley Adlis. John Douglas Daniels. Charlene Evelina Lamb. Teresa Hua Tan. Brian J. Han. Stephanie Shi. Kathy M. Tian. Michelle Sun Chu. Rahim Hamani. Whitney Hui Wen Chu. Abhijit Raghunatala. Close. Rathika Reddy Malapalli. Laura Irene Blum. Melissa Ann Beaver. Karthik Natarajan Ramachandran. Zachary Scott Bovin. Sherry Yang. Brent Robinson Levitt. Daniel Paul Moore. Ryan Anthony Wells. Kenzie Noel Thompson. Kelly Ann Watson. Caitlin Mackenzie Kircher. Austin Taylor Rogers. Dina Consolino. Samantha Wasserman Darnell. Nicole Catherine Cassidy. Michelle Karen Eisbrenner. Sterling Wayne Hill. Davis Kirk Miller. Jed Richard Cole. Matthew Stephen Dunn. Jeffrey S. Wilson. Michael Allen Atmar. Trevor Alden Eade. Alan Thorngang Yang. David G. Liu. Joshua Camden Fieldstool. Emile Gerard. Drew Adam Albert. David Joshua Epstein. Charles Stephen Covington Jr. Blair Anthony Oman. Jan Ramesh. James Gregory San Marco. John Samuel Copeland. Chance Montana Stobaugh.
Would the students in the finance department please proceed to the stage? Professor William Way, a lecturer in the Department of Finance, is here to recognize these degree candidates.
Julianne Nena Aquari. Jacob Bedford. Jacob Luke Hare. Alex Chacon. Alexander J. Curry. Jonathan Chang Shimabukuro. Pranav Dilip Dadich. Brendan Michael Green. Anna Danielle Heller. Biri Amiel. Zachary Savrick. Steve Francis Jansen. Bryce Patrick Healy. Alec Chase Prostock. Mark Mason Roberts. Mariano Sinaroglu. Jamie Gabriela Arias. Ryan Matthew Cristani. Kevin Toshio Gondo. Lester Chang. Jess Clayton Cole. Nicholas Grady Barham. Ashley Elizabeth Fatjo. Graham Hamilton Brown. William Robert Carabasi Jr. Spencer Adam Klein. Kelton Coy Carter. Austin Glenn Angel. Robert Coolidge Cannon. Khaled Nawaf Batar. Matthew Richard Clayton. Salem Mitchell Chua. Louis Alexander Diab. Clayton Schweitzer Highland. Jacqueline Florence Creda. Kristen Lee Colombo. Veronica Hernandez. Mary Jane Smith. John Ransom Becker. Robert Edward Lee Bradley III. Stephen Schnitzer Goodman. Andrew Scott Bloom. Michael David Constantinidis. Evan Scott Brandoff. Alec Hellman. Joshua Hugh. Daniel Thomas Fetchner. Charles Chong. Yishan Chang. Joshi Chin. Syed Ahmed Ali. Kavya Bektor. Wesley W. Thang. Rodrigo Eshikopar Sabagal. Connor Patrick Doyle. George Chin. Crystal Lee Wynn. Adam Ryan Black. Karen Grimaldo. Anthony Emile Galvan. Kyle Jeffrey Matthews. Jason Wayne Combs. Ashley Elizabeth Whittington. Jamie Nicole Englert. Danica Briggs Hazelden. Anna Lee Kraft. Patricia Denise Carroll. Daniel Thomas Goodnight. Sean Reed Schultz. Chadwick Hunter Boswell. Felipe David Delgado Jr. Alessandra Lancaster. David Van Brooklyn. Ayush Beret. Cameron Davis Knox. Umbere Monjak. Haley Grace Golden. Heather Ann Duval. Meredith Louise Mann. Carla Margarita Guillen. Chelsea Louise Carbonell. Jenna Dallas. Matthew Philip Flores. Michael Joseph Grogan. Keenan Shaw. Elier Perez Suarez. Hayden Longelet. Eileen Chen. Stephen Roy Friedberg. Amy Nguyen. Jessica Sophie Ballargen. Caldwell Benjamin Moore. William Herbert Lithesti III. Shoyu Lee. Syed M. Raza. Shinbin Gao. Jay Kapoor. Hamid Porsafar. Victor Lee. Andrew Dale Dick. Dennis John Herfert. Zachary Lee Lawler. Kyle Robert Melton. Kyle Alexander Christofferson. Michael David Gavia. Madison Pressel. Army Malki. Ivy Maria Martinez. Frank Chin. Hongrak Kwan. How do you say the name? Anna Sin Zhang. Rene Hernandez Jr. Sean Lee. Stephanie Comandito. Matthew John Korenick.
Hey.
Caitlin Marie Brangan. Daniel Dwight Dahl. Gilbert Adrian Perales. Kareem Amin Bachu. Rodolfo Martin Del Campo Jr. Woosuk Park. Mark Antonio Martinez. Jason Andrew King. William Joseph Plesnarski. Kanish Bharat Mehta. Christopher Francis Perdue. William Price Sukup. Daniel Robert Ginthy. Kevin Michael Jenkins. Krista Brooke King. Kelly Gallinar. Daniel Michael Cashel. Kevin Francis Mendonça. Tyler Hayden Kling. Justin Michael Johnson. Natasha Sudi. Tiffany Boyi Leong. Patrick Chen. Kathy Shen. Kyle Kong. Nicholas Jason Mueller. Landon Ashley Moody. Beth Morgan. Tara Lee Gooding. Gracelyn Elizabeth Glazer. Ryan James Dirting. Byron Edelstein Sullivan. Joseph Francis Niehaus. Larry Joseph Kelly. Austin James Sutton. Tram Vu. Spencer Renee White. Jeffrey Zhao. Azim Akbar Maknoja. Imran Momin. Asif Aminali Momin. Carson Moore Kelly. Naveed Kareem Kanji. Christopher William Morris. PJ Kaminer. Avi Meyer Raffleson. Jeffrey Allen Ockfeld. Jamie Joseph Krasnov. Iman Yarjani. Kevin Thomas Brooks. Taylor Ragsdale. S. Christopher Fellows. Skylar McKenzie Talley. Walter Zamora. Brittany Fallon Valdez. Lindsay Nicole Quiroga. Alicia Maxine Rogers. Zubin Jayesh Shah. Zachary Martin Wright. Jake Abraham Sachs. Michael Alexander Sabetti. Matthew Elliott Smolin. Zachary Arthur Malkin. Adam Saltzman. Ronald Barry White III. Edward Lee Sherfay III. Stephen Kyle Woodard. Cameron Zokai. Zachary Michael Smith. Zachary Shane Kopek. Brian Patrick Shafar. Jonathan Ninghoy Wong. Kawe Martin Toe. Cameron Robert Fulcher. Ross Carlton Orlando. Shivani Lalji Karsalia. Amit Dhiren Desai. Ambrish Vasudevan. Muhammad Saad Ahmad. Akshay Bipin Tolia. Mohit Sunil Mataji. Marco Lagone. Jennifer Lee Rapp. Catherine Elise Sampson. Amy Kendall Wynn. Sunil Hakim Jamal. Parth Samir Patel. Stephen Daniel Riley. Catherine Berlin Schauput. Trevor William Rinker. William Joseph Rothhauser. Stacy Lynn Weems. David Charles Thompson. Accompanying David today is his grandfather, Richard Thompson, MD, who will be receiving his degree in biology from the School of Natural Sciences tomorrow. Justin Wayne Smith. Andrew Nathan Vavra. Rachel Ann Rubin. Kevin Schuyler Greschler. Jason Tan. Anthony Darrell Smith. Shumair Arif Panjwani. Namir Mohammed Zahir. Jose Ignacio Valencia. Ronak Shah. Anna Karen Martinez. Alec David Stroll. Igal Schuler. Bianca Maria Wogovsky. Bob Warren Roberts III. Nicholas James Rukavina. Scott Saper Shafi'i. Kyle M. Vandeven. John Wesley Ramsey. Rudy Cantu Tello Jr. Derek James Schmidt II. Sunny Yadav. Andrew Christian Tanner. Sailesh Kumar Ramanathan. Scott Michael Patterson. Nicholas Peter Saleh.
Would the management majors please proceed to the stage? Professor Dennis Passavoy, a lecturer in the Department of Management, is here today to recognize these degree candidates.
Crystal LeJoy Hawkins. Ediberto Rene Montalvo. Molly Ann Cordiz. Christopher Veet Nielsen. Stephanie Lynn Mathis. Albert Felix Jr. Christopher Lynn Lanier. Farah N. Leilani. Tatiana Nahal Naruzian. Neil A. Tanner. Rebecca Haley Bunker. Louisa Michelle Winkley. Kelly Harris Gillis. William Ryan Montgomery. Taylor Michelle Newton. Beth Catherine Armstrong. Amy Nicole Levine. Melissa Natalie Lozano. Delisa Marie Ramirez. Sonia Bargiarina, close enough. Erica Marie Foster. How you doing? Andre William Laurencio. Hey. Sandra K. Dodd. Abigail Rose Tarlow. Catherine Cheyenne Turner. James David Dunn. Charles McCaleb Schmidt. Allison Eileen Usler. Alex Deloach Huckabee. Brittany Gale Smith. Travis Allen Jarrett. Lauren Savage.
Would the engineering route to business majors please proceed to the stage? Dr. Michael Hassler, a lecturer in the Department of Information Risk and Operations Management, is present to recognize these degree candidates.
Randall Richard Anderson. Matthew Xavier Pena. Savella Elizabeth Cachet Smith. Chunye Wang. Adam Yunjin Park. Andrew Cyrus Dukani. Koi Benjamin Trung. Maria S. Kanabi. Heath R.W. Holman. Lena Andrea Villandia. Ming Pham. Stephen Coliandro. MIS?
Would the Management Information Systems majors please proceed to the stage? Professor Clint Tuttle, a lecturer in the Department of Information Risk and Operations Management, is present to recognize these degree candidates.
Roberto David Gallo. Sheila V. Wen. Elizabeth Marie Frigo. Samantha Jean Sanders. Shelby McAtee Strodel. Tyler Wayne Gentles. Zachary Allen Ebner. Stephanie Wei Ming Lu. Asia Devicia Welch. Nicholas Rod Navarro. Jacob Andrew Felderhoff. Victoria Marcelina Cano Calhoun. John T. Venn. William Rue. Kevin Alexander Chu. Terrence Ko Choi Ko. Chao Chu Tang. Trisha Lynn Talamantes. Linda Chen Ye. Preston Lee Fox. Adrian Tavares. Catherine Evans. Bang Kim Trong. Sandra Batbold. Christopher Rajan. Julie Kim Lim. Catherine Lee. Maureen M. Charania. Stephen Min Quan Trong. Vincent Tran. Ethan Neff. Jonathan Andrew Kirkendall. Israel Armando Hernandez. Chelsea Nicole Pace. Kelly Con Vu. Savita Uluvan Bat. Shuliza Vera. Erica Ramos. Whitney Groves. Karishma Hussein. Keith David Gardner. Megan Elizabeth Kane. Narmeen Kapadia. Kelly Kylie Sung. Michelle Dawn Jenowitz. Myra Alexandra Chapa. Juan Torres. Andrew McBride Cooley. Matthew Cole Sufari. Jerry Hernandez. Zain Zulfikar Ali. Shreya Sigdel. Marv J. Marisigan. Jackson Roberts Berry. Sue Jean Lee. Angela Sun O. Julia Chuang. Stephanie Paige Nash. Jennifer Renee Magnata. Veronica Becerra. Alexis Belbel. Samantha Belbel. Olivia Lucy Luco. Caitlin Elise Onifray. Christopher Joseph Brown. Philip Alexander Lebo. David Jeremy Castillo. Priyanka Praveen Chaudhary. Allison Chauncey Copeland. Enrique Rico. Lindsay Catherine Hillebrand. Kevin Wesley Collins. Rima Sethi. Santiago Mainetti. Kiara Monet Ward. Alejandra Galindo. Jackie Osorio Flores. Tiffany Hoikwan Cheng. Omar A. Fuentes. Johnny Min Wen. Francisco Efren Lopez. Vincent Win O. Hai Huang. Hold on, Jason O'Neill Post.
Would the supply chain management majors please proceed to the stage? Dr. Michael Hassler will acknowledge these degree candidates.
Omar Hyder Ghani. What happened with the mic? Okay. Omar Hyder Ghani. Geraldine Yvonne Yates. Melissa Hillary Dunn. Chelsea Brittany Quick. Robert Craig Hornberger. Jennifer K. Tam. Diana Bora Lee. Tiffany Lynn Chung. Sabrina M. Kamani. Ahmed Hussein. Whitney Chase Grimland. Jonathan Edward Cott. Bar Bruis. Andrew Barrett Yupa. Alexandra Danielle Robertson. Xavier Emmanuel Diaz. Alexandra Dara. Sarah Nicole Lavi. Jason Richard James. Shaheen Oliver Horshapana. Daniel McDonald Louder. Brandon Joseph Bindle. Rachel Ann Sawyers. Andrew Jean-Philippe Lutz. Catherine Lingji Chen Lin the First. Shireen Kamali. Andrea Nicole Haas. Rocio Leon. China Moon Mason. Elizabeth Lenora Lee. Johnny Diep. Monica Ruiz Santa Cruz. Mason Kirby Hooper. David Mitchell McQuarrie. Ryan Anthony Freeland. Ulysses Sanchez Reyes. Lee Han.
Jennifer Merlin Sunny. Tony Hai Do. Nicholas Trent Lozano. Jenna Kaylee Davidson. Joseph Guerrero. Min Jae Kim. Kazi Walid Haider. Surmad Siddiqui. Christine Lau. Michelle Tran. Catherine Chung. Jun Chung.
Would the international business and marketing majors please proceed to the stage? Professor Ben Benson, a lecturer in the marketing department, is here today to recognize these degree candidates.
Emily Irene Block. Lillian Yvette Guzman. Tyler Michael Abbott. Michelle Reed Aldrich. Rebecca Elizabeth Belay. Lauren Catherine Corbett. Catalina Montemayor. Granados. Roxy Granados. Claire Catherine Vial. Victoria Eugenia Mendoza. Otilia? Alma Otilia Colmenero. Victoria C. Chim. Pencheng Du. Kimberly Ann Frencham. Lauren Alyssa Charwadi. Kristen Ashley Carrillo. Hey, Jessica. Is it Taryn? Jessica Taryn Accord. Hey, Lily. Lily Ann Young. Bramont. Crystal Bramont. Clausen. Sarah Nicole Clausen. Addison Lynn Brown. Anna Veronica Ingalls Trevino. Anna Veronica Ingalls Trevino. Sana Rosa. Rasa. Muhammad Yahya Hawk. Chase Christian Cothran. Marielle Bocanegra. Angela Noel John. Allison K. Witten. Wesley James Day. Jasmine Janae Hobley. Katora Nicole Thomas. Jason Adriana Booker. Zapanaye Deborah Kosha. Nancy Gonzalez. Liliana Vanessa Mendoza. Eddie Martinez. Emily Carson. Brandon James Glover. Hannah Elizabeth Hutera. Sean Keegan Kurtman. Matthew James Knight. Pedro Leyva Jr. Cody A. Orr. Jillian Helen Gilly. Sarah Meredith Cummings. Alexa Catherine Leach. Alejandra Garcia Quintanilla. Eugene Lim. Sean Michael Curry. Ryan Danae Gray. Angeli Aguilera. Caroline Amanda Timmons. Lori Lee Johnson. Maya Hamwi. Danielle Ray Allen. Yasmina Marie Andrea Shahub. Will Howard Kelly. Paige Elizabeth Allison. Kathra Anna Anderson. Jonathan Eric Lugo. Shalonda Beatrice Goodman. Shanae Rochelle Briscoe. Ashley Ann Ferry. Amy Eileen Ramirez. Bailey Rebecca Bennett. Emma Weiss. Anna Louisa Fleury. Becca Rabinowitz. Olivia Chiwa Chan. Gabriela De Leon. Andrea Ann Chow. Cynthia Velasco. Kristen Catherine Doogie. Atul Schembeker. Sina Monjuzeb. Rod Ramanian. Neil Robert Nystrom. Alexa Marisol Higgins. Casey, good to see you. Casey Arthur Terrell Wilson. Michael Adam Munoz. Stephen Han Chu. Roman S. Rodriguez. Alejandro Javier Oropeza. Annalise Love Schussler. Okay. Now, your last name is Shao. Okay. Eugene Y. Shao. I have to keep this one. Can I keep it? Okay. Amanda Lynette Handy. Elise Nicole Smith. Virginia May Thomas. Mary Caroline Williams. Rodrigo Antonio Vallejo. Victoria McNaughton. Arthur Garibay II. Hunter William Walsh. Evan Hunter DeYoung. Emily Wingyun Low. Anthony Yo Low. Randy Johan. Joseph Pawu. Josephine Yunji Chi. Karen Sue Chen. Maria Patricia Amanda Whelan. Claudia Erica Franco. Benjamin Howard Proler. Kylie Nicole Whitlow. Shelby Diane DeMuth. Mark David Owens II. Whitney Claire Price. Perry David Leggett. Sambhavi Venkatesan. Gabrielle Antoine. Tongvalai Dali Normati. Christopher Brighton Wilkins. Jeanette Windsor Rose. Jeanette Windsor Rose. Lindsay Nicole Ornstein. Elaine Catherine Russell. Stephanie Sachs Roberts. Overby. Caitlin Ray Overby. Karen. Yes, there we go. Karen Denise Rodriguez. Thank you. Jamie Lee Hatton. I got it this time. Alicia Janelle Rodriguez. Evita Valeria Montes. Good to see you. Sousa. Blake Joseph Sousa. Way to close this out. Brian Lenny Miller Jr.
Well, I want to add my congratulations to you all, and I want to say that it's appropriate for us to clap some more for our new graduates. I think it's important at this time, too, for us to recognize together those who have supported our graduates throughout the years. Will the families, friends, and loved ones of our graduates please stand so we can applaud you? Thank you, parents. Thank you very much. Well, it's important to all of us that you stay connected with the McCombs after you graduate. Here to tell you about the McCombs Alumni Network is Mr. Andrew Vo, a 1995 McCombs BBA graduate and an active member of the BBA MPA Alumni Advisory Board. Andrew is a managing director of Accenture Management Consulting in Houston and the 2013 recipient of the Outstanding Young Texas Exes Award. Andrew?
Thank you, Dean Gilligan. Good morning and congratulations, class of 2013. I'm going to go a little bit off script here and make a very important announcement. It's something that is very highly anticipated. And I'm going to announce the first ever 2013 McCombs Commencement Footwear Award. The results are in. I know you guys have been paying a lot of attention this morning. So the first award, the loudest colors and highest heels, goes to the marketing majors. Let's give it up to them. Now, Crystal Hawkins, representing management, she was a close second, so you got to give it up for her. The second award is the most expensive shoes still on a payment plan, and that goes to the finance majors. Give it up. And finally, last but not least, the most cool, calm, and collective, yet conservative award goes to the accounting department and MPAs. Okay, so I hope you had a chance to take a lot of photos while these folks were walking across stage, and I don't know how you guys managed to maintain your balance, but some of the ladies on those stilettos, very impressive. Good job there. Now, speaking of photos, let's take a quick social media poll. By raise of hand, go ahead and tell me if you've been on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram anytime this morning. Or right now. Okay. And the most important question, how many of you guys have been on Tinder or Snapchat over the last 24 hours? Be honest. There you go. Okay. Now back to the normally scheduled program. As graduates of the University of Texas and the McCombs School of Business, you have now joined one of the largest and most powerful alumni networks anywhere in the world. To thank you for your contributions to McCombs, and to also help you stay actively connected with your alma mater, Dean Gilligan is graciously awarding each of you a one-year membership in the Texas Exes Alumni Association. How's that sound? Now, parents, that's really free. You're not going to be invoiced for that. So, on behalf of Dean Gilligan, the McCombs School of Business, and our proud alumni base, I hope that you'll take the chance to enjoy your membership over the next 12 months and also find ways to stay actively involved with the Texas Exes chapter in your local community. In addition, I invite you to become involved with the McCombs Alumni Network, which connects more than 88,000 alumni globally, enhances the McCombs student experience through interactions with Longhorn leaders, and also promotes lifelong learning opportunities. So now that you've proudly earned your McCombs degree and are ready to take on the world with confidence, I would also ask that you take a brief moment to truly reflect on the one individual who's had the most profound impact on your 40 acres experience. Whether this person is a parent, relative, family friend, faculty member, or even a fellow student, he or she found ways to inspire, motivate, and support you over the past few years. So please take time to thank those who have influenced and guided you. And I'd actually like to take a moment to thank someone who's very special to me, someone that I met when I was a student here at McCombs many, many moons ago, and that's Assistant Dean Arthur Allert. Anyone who knows Arthur knows that he is the heart and soul of the McCombs School of Business, and he's truly the glue that keeps us all together. He's so passionate about what he does. He loves his job, and you can tell he has such positive energy, and he thinks he's a funny guy too. So, with all of that, thank you, Arthur. Thank you, Arthur. You truly have inspired me over the past few years, ever since graduating, and it's nice to stay connected. In return, I encourage you as official graduates to be strong stewards of the University of Texas by paying it forward, so that you can also have a direct impact on the personal and professional growth of future Longhorn graduates. As a 1995 McCombs alumnus, I can firmly state that giving back to this prestigious university, and specifically the McCombs School of Business, will be one of the most rewarding gifts you will ever experience. Now, immediately following this ceremony, all graduates and guests are welcome to join the Texas X's for a celebratory champagne toast held in the Alumni Center, which is located on San Jacinto, directly across the street from DKR Memorial Stadium. And if you're a Rockstar 3-year graduate, we'll definitely have to check your ID at the door. Once again, congratulations, good luck, welcome to the McCombs Alumni Network, and hook 'em horns.
Well, it was my great personal honor to shake hands with each of you and hand you an envelope. Those of you who've had the chance to peer inside, notice there's no diploma in the envelope yet. This is my funnest part of the graduation ceremony each year, when I get to tell you that your diplomas are in the mail. And you should receive those in June, so don't be anxious about that. To close our ceremony, it is a tradition that we all join our new graduates in singing "The Eyes of Texas." After we sing, please remain standing while the faculty marches out. Crystal LeJoy Hawkins will lead us in the singing of "The Eyes of Texas." Crystal is from Dallas, Texas. She received her BBA in Management and a certificate in the Bridging Disciplines Program for Digital Arts and Media. Crystal is a proud member of the Delta Chi chapter of Alpha Kappa Alpha sorority. Crystal will be attending the Texas Advertising Graduate Program with a portfolio in communication, information, and cultural policy here at the University of Texas at Austin. Please join me in welcoming Crystal, and please stand to sing "The Eyes of Texas."
Think you can escape them at night or early in the morn. The eyes of Texas are upon you till Gabriel blows his horn. Woo! Congratulations!